Welcome back. This is a full moon reading for my air signs. We have a full moon in Gemini coming up on December 15th. This is the last full moon of 2024. This is always a time with full moons to release, let go, to show gratitude, to extend forgiveness to others, to ourselves. This moon in Gemini is known as the cold moon. And it essentially is said to light the dark of night throughout the harshest months of the year. So to me, this is a time to really seek some mental clarity, maybe emotional balance, pay attention to the little voice inside your head, how you're talking to yourself. Are you being kind? Are you beating yourself up? And maybe let go of some of those sentiments that you share with yourself if they're not so nice, so that you can light your path forward. All right, air signs, let's dive in here. We're going to get three main energies for this full moon. All right. Okay, sorry, cards are stuck together here. The first energy we have up, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. We have luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. And confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Very interesting that we have so much new moon energy here, despite this being a full moon reading. And we have a lot of fire and a little bit of water, which fire and water makes steam. So there could be some steamy energy heading your way, you know, in the romantic sense. But it could also mean that there is, there may be a situation that has like a little bit of a rub, meaning, you know, maybe you have an encounter or a conversation where you don't necessarily see eye to eye with whoever it is that you're interacting with. But what I'm hearing here, air signs, is just know that you're okay. Everybody's okay. The universe always has your back. And what you need to focus on right now is remaining, and I say remaining as clearly as I possibly can, air signs, remaining in your confident energy. This is not a time to second guess yourself. This is not a time to question where you're going. This is a time for you to close out old cycles, to fully embrace who you are currently, give gratitude for where it is that you've been, and allow yourself to stand tall on the precipice of what's to come. Now, I don't know if that makes sense for you. It's not entirely clear for me, but that's what they just channeled through me. So we're going to pull a few cards and see if we can get a little bit more clarity on specifically how this is going to affect you and how standing in these energies and letting go might play out for you. While I shuffle air signs, if you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And let's see what we got here. Okay, first up we have Empress, divine feminine, motherhood, nurturing. This is a little bit of a theme, I think, that is flowing from last week's weekly reading. I think last week you were being asked to really open up to and embrace your feminine energy. And I think that you're being reminded to do that for sure. But I think that you're well on your way. I get the sense that you embraced that message and really started to embody your feminine, maybe in a way that you weren't comfortable doing previously. And part of that is definitely nurturing yourself, honoring yourself for where you are, for how far you have come, for acknowledging your strength and your growth on this journey. And I think that part of that nurturing might be to, let go of some residual emotions, feelings, ideals, beliefs that may not fully align with you anymore. Use the energy of this moon to allow you to move through it. This is the devil, obviously, obsession, addiction, toxicity, excess, and codependency. This is not you. This is not your energy. This is not energy that is coming to you. This is one or more energies that used to be in your life that are no longer in your life that you need to let go of. Not that you haven't. And this is not, there is something in particular with one or more of these energies. And air signs, you will know right away, the minute this card comes out, who it is, what this is about. You have made tremendous progress in forgiving, letting go, growing, healing, moving forward. But I'm getting that there's some sort of anticipatory energy here that isn't serving you. And whether it's because you're seeking closure, because you want answers, because something just isn't sitting right with you, there's the door is the slightest bit ajar because of those energies. There could be more to it, but that's what I'm picking up strongly. And you're being urged to sort of close the door and not give a shit. That's what I'm hearing. Like, who gives a fuck, air signs? Close the door. This is going to look different for everybody. Again, this is a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, do not force it. But there is some sort of energy. This could very well also be a job. This is not just a romantic relationship. This could be a friendship. This could be a toxic family member. This can be a lot of different things. You have made a tremendous amount of progress in closing the door, but it's almost as if like it even looks like the door is closed when you're standing in front of it on either side. But there is the tiniest pebble that is in the frame of that door that is preventing it from closing and sealing completely. I think what's going to happen this week, the energy with this moon, what's going to happen is you're going to identify what that pebble is, you're going to kick it out, and you're going to slam the door closed. And then last, we have the Six of Cups, nostalgia, memories, past, and sentiment. And I think doing this, identifying this, doing this is going to allow you to look back on the situation differently than you have, more securely than you have, both from their perspective, the role that they played, as well as your perspective, the role that you played, having grace for yourself, for knowing that you're healed and a different person now than you were before, and that you won't make the same mistakes again. You're sort of going to, the energy of this moon is asking you to play the movies again, is what I just heard. So if there's situations that you kind of play over again in your minds, as you're embracing your feminine more and you kick that pebble out and you slam the door, watch the movies again, but without almost like observing from afar, right? Like they want you to watch these movies again because now your perspective, how you view these movies, will be vastly different this time around and will allow you to move forward with confidence in yourself. This pebble is the key to you being able to move forward towards what it is that you want to bring into your reality more confidently than you realized that you already are. Like this is showing you that whatever fears you have that are holding you back, this is showing you that you don't need to hold on to those fears anymore, that you're able to move forward with all the confidence in the world because you aren't that person anymore. It's allowing you to put behind you once and for all who you were so that you can move forward as who you are. Okay, and we're going to get some final energies here. We have protect. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. This is always a good idea, especially around the holidays, especially as we spend a lot of time at holiday parties and around a lot of people, sometimes many of them toxic. You just want to be aware that you created boundaries for yourself for a reason, and you don't have to cross them for anyone, and you don't have to allow anyone to cross them. And don't allow the guilt of the fact that it's the holiday season to get you to relax those boundaries. You have every right to protect your energy. You've worked really, really hard for it, air signs. Next up, we have miracles. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to all the big and small miracles that have already occurred in your life, and also to those that are currently occurring and are still to come. Miracles surround you. Be on the lookout for them. I did hear, as I pulled this card, that it is the season of miracles for sure. This is a great reminder to be in gratitude. I know that we always are, but this is a really hectic time of year. And sometimes with everything that we have to juggle and everything that we have on our plates and all the things that are coming at us, it's not always forefront of our mind. So this is a great reminder for you, air signs, to be in gratitude, to expect miracles, because the universe really does always have your back. And last, we have it's time. You're being asked to move forward toward the dream that you've been carrying in your heart. It's time to bring it into the world. You're ready. It's time. Universe, collective, I did just hear as I was reading this card that's all I needed to say, that this card is going to resonate with all of you. I hope that this works out for you, air signs. I hope that it resonated. Until the next time.